Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and this is huge. New from Uphold. Anyone want to take a guess how they're doing this? Remember, Ripple just announced Ripple payments went live in the United States. Instant withdrawals via real-time payments allows you to instantly transfer funds to your bank account. Simple. Set your linked bank account as the destination and move funds instantly. Follow the flash. Bank accounts enabled for instant withdrawals are clearly identified with a flash icon beside them in your Uphold app. Availability: instant withdrawals via RTP is available 24/7, 365 days a year. Fees: instant withdrawals are subject to a 1.75% fee, minimum $1, maximum $150. You know, that's game changing, because when people cash out crypto, if they need money in a hurry, they could have it in a matter of minutes instead of a matter of days. Ripple press release: U.S. enabled. Ripple has officially renamed RippleNet completely into Ripple Payments, with payout capabilities in 70-plus markets. The newly launched Ripple Payment solution is now available in the United States, with more regions to come in 2024. So most likely that's how Uphold is doing real-time payments, through Ripple technology. Ripple partner Airwallex and Woo agree partnership to power cross-border commerce for global merchants. So, cross-border payments collection is an important part of the puzzle for merchants with global ambitions. But too often, inefficient cross-border payments are slowing down growth in new geographies. We're excited to partner with Woo, the #1 e-commerce platform serving millions of merchants globally, to tackle this problem at scale. By removing friction, reducing fees, and delays associated with cross-border payments, we enhance the shopping experience and deepen shoppers' relationships with Woo and its merchants. You know, once you get this going worldwide, that's going to be massive, because that will bring people into crypto also. Once they start seeing ways of shopping with crypto, buying things with crypto, it will make them more interested in investing in it. And I like that, because that leads to mass adoption. Boom, Ripple sponsor new Future of Payments report mentions ISO 222 specifically. Introduction of the ISO messaging standard is a pivotal step in reducing the operational burden of processing cross-border payments. The payment landscape is characterized by high cost, low speed, limited access, and poor transparency, and has long been recognized as an area that needs improvement. Now, Ripple talking about ISO, that shows you that there's a lot of value there. We have not seen any of that value yet. That value is still going to come into XRP, and it's just a matter of time. I think we'll start to see that value in 2024. Congratulations to Rule Match for the successful launch of its interbank crypto trading venue, enabling banks and security services firms to trade cryptocurrencies at speeds unrivaled in the market today, leveraging tech from Medico and NASDAQ. Whenever you see the tech from Medico, you know that's Ripple technology in there. But you know, custody is the next big thing in crypto. And it ties right in with tokenization. That's why I said we're going to see this expand throughout 2024. I think we're going to watch XRP achieve a new all-time high and continue upward. Anthony Ralph's Ripple, it's about risk mitigation, so things take time to change. Take a listen to this.
On this. So I think, let's be honest, the sort of industry that we're all in is about risk mitigation. So things take time to change because you want to mitigate risk. These programs are multi-year programs, regardless. It's very different from just downloading a piece of software onto your phone and going, oh, we've done. It's a lot more than that. There's a complex web of requirements from technology to governance to public policy as well. Um, I kind of look at the technology. I'm a technologist at heart, but I look back at the history of evolution of technology, and Bitcoin and blockchain is 15 years old. It's still relatively young in the grand scheme of things from a technology perspective. I think the ones that you're starting to see lean in are the ones that can now start to see commercial opportunity with it.
I think Ripple is one of those companies that's leaning in. And that's why we're seeing the banks partner with Ripple, countries working with Ripple, developing CBDCs. But we are still early and things take time to change. You know, everybody thinks soon as you see a big announcement, that's it, XRP is going to take off. But it's just an announcement. Now it's got to build out and grow, and it will bring value back to this cryptocurrency over time. Ripple's new campaign emerges in London Underground. London's Underground became canvas for Ripple's bold marketing move. I think Ripple's going very big outside the United States because they're still held back here in the United States. Until they come to settlement with the SEC, nobody wants to talk about Ripple. I'm sure there's a lot of NDAs already signed, and there's a lot of partnerships that were already made. And look at Ripple getting all those payment license here in the United States as well. But once that settlement happens, I think things are going to move very fast. And I think that's going to come in early 2024. Like it or not, DLT should and will be regulated. Don't listen to the talking heads say that Bitcoin can't be censored. They are the same ones telling you code can't be changed, and there could never be more than 21 million Bitcoin. Get ahead, build with regulations. And you see, non-US Bitcoin miner gets caught censoring transactions. For as long as I've been holding crypto, I've been watching all the Bitcoin maxis over the years. First, they would tell you they can never trace Bitcoin. No one knows when you're buying things with Bitcoin. That turned out to be not true. Then they always said Bitcoin is unhackable. But then that turned out to be not true as well. And now we're starting to see a time where we're pushing through to regulations. And I think that could affect Bitcoin as well. Take a listen to what Stuart Alderati says here, because this shows you why 99% of crypto is going to go to zero. However, I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to go to zero. I think it's just going to struggle once we see the other cryptocurrencies like XRP and other ones that have utility and use case push ahead, leaving Bitcoin behind.
And in the U.S., we have a problem with politics and power being elevated over sound policy. And yes, you go to the Hill, you go to Congress, they want to see the use cases, and you're absolutely.
Did you hear what he just said? When you go to Congress and you go to the Hill, they want to see use cases. Now, we are on the verge of crypto regulations. I still think they're going to be global crypto regulations when they come. But when they're looking for use cases, they're also looking for that utility. And Bitcoin is just lagging behind other cryptocurrencies like XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR. There's a whole list that I could continue on. And people still are under the impression that we're years away from regulations. I think we'll see regulations in 2024, and we're going to be looking at a much different crypto space. Let me tell you what, all that money that's sitting in memes right now is going to transition into utility. This article caused quite a stir. Worst case is if it is true, that means it's up for grabs. Would it be legally impossible for Ripple to purchase PolySign via an auction? And you see, PolySign public auction notice of foreclosure sale. And I would like to see Ripple acquire PolySign, and that could most likely happen as well. But there's no real other news around this yet. We're still waiting on that news. BlackRock modifies the structure of its spot Bitcoin ETF to allow authorized participants, mainly Wall Street banks, to create new shares in the fund with cash, allowing them an exposure to Bitcoin, even without a license to own cryptocurrency directly. You know, that's another thing that Bitcoin maxis like to keep pushing on a daily basis. All over X, you see it. $10 trillion is coming to Bitcoin. No, it's not. BlackRock is never going to put all their money into Bitcoin. If you're lucky, they'll put in $50 to $500 million. But you see what this says? Authorized participants, mainly Wall Street banks. Once Wall Street gets on board with Bitcoin, that's it for the retail investor. They will never make money again because it's going to be so manipulated. And still you'll get the hype around Bitcoin because they want the retail investors still throwing their money in. But then every time it gets to a certain level, they will sell. And then they'll do it all over again. Build up hype, get the retail investor in, and then cash out. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be a good thing for BlackRock to be getting involved with Bitcoin. But the maxis want you to think it's absolutely game-changing. And that's why I said, any retail investor that really wants to make money, put your money into utility. Put your money into XRP. If you don't like XRP, put it into XLM. If you don't like XLM, then go and invest in XDC. But get your money into something that's going to get you financial freedom. JP Morgan has tripled its internal crypto team, all while its CEO bashes Bitcoin. Watch what they do, not what they say. Remember, this is what Jamie Dimon had to say.
Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have been built up over many years, know your customer, sanctions, OFAC, they can get bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
Now, is Jamie Dimon, now you could look at this two ways, okay, because he did triple his internal crypto team. But what he's doing here could be getting rid of crypto altogether so JP Morgan coin can, excel and become the next big thing. The problem with JP Morgan coin is it will only ever be used internally at JP Morgan. No other banks are going to want to use that coin. And, Jamie Dimon is another one of those people who always likes to get the retail investor hyped up around things, only to bring bad news later, or more or less rug pull you later. That's why I never really follow what Jamie Dimon says, because he's like the Jim Cramer out there saying, okay, we're not getting involved with crypto. Then a couple days later, announcement comes out how much he loves crypto and how fully involved he is. Ledger confirmed that a former employee fell victim to a phishing scam leading to the attack. So Ledger is now being questioned once again, the security around Ledger. Today's attack on crypto hardware firm Ledger was traced to an ex-employee who fell victim to a phishing attack that gained access to their NPMJS account in an email to Blockworks. The code was then published to ConnectKit. A fix, according to Ledger, was deployed roughly 40 minutes after they were alerted, but not before the malicious code was active for 5 hours. The address was connected to a malicious code found in Ledger's ConnectKit software libraries early Thursday. ConnectKit connects blockchain apps with Ledger devices. Now, someone else said this was a third-party attack, that they somehow connected their Ledger to the Ethereum network. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. I still have some crypto on Ledger, but I am shopping around for a different wallet. But that's just me. You know, you got to do your own research on this and make your own decisions. But if I was you, and this is only my personal opinion, I don't know how much I would trust Ledger going forward, because this cannot continue to keep happening. And this happened in the past as well. Some people are saying Ledger is fully safe, trust in Ledger. Other people are saying, I just got rid of my Ledger. You know, it's the crypto space. It's still the wild, wild west. You got to make some decisions on your own. But you know, we are at a crazy time in crypto, and I do think regulations are going to come next year. We're also going to see that SEC Ripple case finally come to a close at some point next year. And I think Ripple's going to push ahead here in the United States like never before. And it's going to be a very exciting time as well. But until it all happens, we got to stay patient and stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.